You know, Harrison Ford's performance in this movie was actually very subtle. I was very impressed. He never once did the Harrison Ford finger. And this is a movie where he instructs children on how to be war heroes. The perfect opportunity for the Harrison Ford finger. Good job, Ford. You impressed me. Ender's Game is directed by Gavin Hood and stars Asa Butterfield, Hailee Steinfeld, Harrison Ford, Viola Davis, and Ben Kingsley. This movie is based off of a book that takes place in the future where children are taught how to be war heroes because they feel that children are more intuitive, their minds are more latched into technology, and actually predicted quite a bit of things like the internet and email and things like that. Very impressive, actually. Basically, this kid, Ender, played by Asa Butterfield from Hugo, the Martin Scorsese film, is viewed as a possible leader for the future, and Harrison Ford is the guy who is basically like his mentor. He tries to teach him everything. He gets sent off into this place where there are other children there, all in competition to try to be the next great leader of their army. And we get to see how he trains and comes of age and the results of that. Ender's Game actually really took me off guard. I was very surprised how much I enjoyed this film. Asa Butterfield, again, gives a really good performance in this movie. I think that he is definitely one of the better child actors working today. In fact, he's starting to get a little bit older now. His voice is deepening. He's getting a little bit taller. He did a great job in Hugo, and I thought he did a really good job here as well. Hailee Steinfeld also pretty good in the movie. Not as much screen time as you may expect, but she still did a great job in the movie. Harrison Ford was very good in this movie. I was very impressed with his performance. I've always liked him, but I'll be honest, if he's in a turkey, I'll say it. Remember Paranoia this year? Wow. But he was also in 42 this year, which I thought he did a really good job in, and here he gave a very restrained performance. He had scenes of intense quiet that I was really pleased with, because usually he's a very like, I want you to do this, Dad! Also, usually a very good actor, Ben Kingsley. Great in the movie. Viola Davis, also great performance. All around, the performances in this movie were very good. There were some really well-written scenes that I thought worked very well. Some really fun action sci-fi moments too, like where the kids were training in this big open space where they had like these guns that could freeze each other. Like as soon as you got shot, it just froze your body completely. They had all these competitions in that room that I thought were actually really riveting. The movie also has a very interesting conclusion that I definitely did not see coming. And I gotta commend the film for that because it really surprised me. This is not a perfect movie by any means. There are certain elements in the movie that I didn't think were that great. The opening maybe 10-15 minutes I thought were kind of weak, and I was like, is this really how the movie's going to play out? But as soon as Ender got on the ship and went to the training base, it really improved after that. There were certain elements in the movie too where the story kind of felt like it derailed, where he went back to Earth for this one section of the movie that, it just felt like the whole movie just stopped, basically. But nevertheless, I really enjoyed Ender's Game, and I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. It has good special effects, some good performances, some well-written scenes, and Gavin Hood does a pretty good job of the direction as well. I'm going to give it a B. Guys, thanks very much for watching, and as always, if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.